doing it. You supposed to be happy you sitting there with Kid L. Why you mad?
The Kid L Podcast.
4, 3, 2, 1. Rocking and rolling, baby. Mark is in the building. What's happening with you, my boy? You look good. What's happening, man? We're chilling on the new set right now. I know we kind of missed the brown couch today, but I kind of want to do like a refresher. So, welcome to the blue couch, man. Welcome to the blue studio.
Thank you.
You've been doing a lot of music for a lot of time. You've been doing a lot of interviews, man. You've been in the scene for a while, and I feel like your style is something that stands out, but it didn't get full recognition yet. It didn't get to like a massive level that I think it should have gotten to, because when we're talking about hip hop and we're talking about soulfulness and we're talking about bringing things that actually matter with conscious rap to the table, the neglect is heavy on it. People like Courtney Bell, heavily neglected, even though they bring something different to the table. Kind of similar to like a J. Cole start a little bit, where it's like you're bringing real shit to the table, but people are just not receiving it until something major happens, right? So what do you think it is about the fact that you're prolific with your music, you put so much out, it's high quality stuff, but you're not like a staple yet as far as Detroit music is concerned?
Well, I feel like to start it off, I feel like I'm not like conscious rap. I actually feel like that's not part of the problem, but like I'm not a deep rapper in the sense that I just talk about real everyday shit versus like not, I don't really feel bad about life. You feel me? Like there's not a struggle to talk about type shit. So I feel like when people watch me as like, or commentate on me rather, I feel like they're looking for either more aggression or more sadness or something. So it's like, I don't like the phrase, he's a cool rapper, but my sentiment about things is very cool. I'm not like harsh on niggas for real. So I feel like there's not much to be offended by or
controversy.
It's not controversial for real.
Yeah, it's more a vibe feeling it, but also going through the day-to-day life and people kind of experiencing your perspective on life, which is great. You're from Southfield.
Yes, indeed.
And I know that you guys started off with just messing around with the microphone, kind of doing parody raps. It wasn't all serious in the beginning. But then eventually you started realizing like people are messing with you. So what was like the early days? And did you think about Detroit as a market for yourself, or did you just think about yourself as go wherever it matters?
It's like when I first started rapping, I started in high school. So I went to Rochester High School. So that's where it started. But like when it's time to do shows, my first show was at Bob's Classic Kicks, that's downtown.
Cool.
So it's like, and I also, my whole family from the city. So it was like when I started rapping, it was me and I had more cousins a part of it. You know what I'm saying? And we was, at the time, he was living in Redford or something. But it's just like, that's like, we in the city. So it's like, that's all I know. I never thought about like, hey, there was a time where it's like, I want to go to New York, but that's just on some little nigga shit. But I always knew like, you gotta go to Detroit.
Yeah.
I came up on it. So it was like, I don't know anything other than that.
When people hear you went to Rochester and all that stuff, you know how Detroit gets, man. It's like you need all street cred in order for you to really get access into like that demographic, which is unfortunate because I think as Detroit as an entertainment hub when it comes to the music scene, more so than like, oh, you need to be exactly from here and you had to have went through the struggle in order to represent Detroit music or the city itself, because it would make it bigger if it was expanded like that. But even people that are from the city that try to come out with that sound, that cool type of sound, like you said, without the controversy, it doesn't seem like they get the glorification, unfortunately. So did you care about the credibility of Detroit? Did you care about like, I need to earn the respect of Detroit?
No, because it's like, once again, I'm not like a stranger. I can see because you know what I see with Detroit now, there's so many new people coming in from out of the country, Australia type shit. So it's like, no, for real. When I go to Detroit, it's not like I go see the 8 Mile sign. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Oh my God, that's from the movie. Nigga, I didn't even really see the movie when it came out. I just go to my granddad's house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need credibility. I'm from here.
That's amazing. Yeah, I like that perspective. Nick, can we pull down his mic just a little bit? I feel like it's in his face.
Oh, for sure.
Can I chime in to finish answering that question?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, yeah, go ahead.
All right, bet.
Yeah.
All right, so bet. Hi, everybody. I'm Sussex Smooth the Selector, 1/3 of the Paid Artist Showcase Coalition DJs Worldwide. Y'all know my face already. This the problem.
Yeah.
He rapped that payroll shit without the street background.
Oh.
But that shit was
That's
fire
true.
though.
And then on top of that, what you trying to say is people are not connected with him because normally with these type of raps, people connect with his hardships.
Yes.
People connect with something that happened to him.
Yes.
That make other people empathize. In rap, consumers have a bad habit on empathizing on hardships to make it feel like, oh, I'm just like him because he struggled just like me.
Right.
That's been going on since the beginning of time with rap music. I understand that. It's just that people don't connect with him because this brother ain't struggled. Trust me, I got a placement right now I'm sitting on from Cold Cash Black with him right now.
Yeah.
That I've been waiting to put this out for years. And I'm still going to put it out the way we want to put it out. But like I'm saying, one of the main issues to really find where to actually promote it is the fact that this brother raps this way without the struggle background.
Right on.
So you either gonna like his music all the way, or you just gonna look at him like a spoiled rich kid.
sure.
But luckily for him, niggas fuck with him.
Yeah.
So since niggas fuck with him, they don't look at him like the spoiled rich kid, and he not flogging, because he'll tell you off the rip, man, I ain't one of the street niggas, bro. I'm from Southfield.
Sure.
Yeah.
He not flogging. He'll tell you that off the rip. And that's one of the main reasons why I make it easy for me to push him. Because even with the type of person that he is, this is 100% authentic him.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
And we could break into that too with you and Payroll late again, man. Like coming out
Well,
with
can
that.
I add one more thing too?
Yeah.
And it's not that a nigga ain't never struggled. It's just, bro, I don't care. Like, I had moments in life where I'm here with my real brother. We have had to heat up water, shit be off it, but it's just, I don't give a fuck no more. That was 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, why I gotta glorify that when it's like, nigga, that shit over with.
Yeah.
When I go out to eat with my family, we eat steak and rice and sushi and things of that nature. So it's like, why would I don't even want to remind my parents of that shit? We did it. It's over.
And so when you and Payroll do put the song together though, and it does well. Like the comments and the respect from it was there. Hip hop heads loved it, and street rapper people from the streets loved it.
Yeah.
When you put it together and you see the response, you feel some type of like, okay, they fuck with me, they like me, but did you think, do I keep pushing it on that angle? Do I keep hedging towards that, or did you think, no, I was working with Payroll because I specifically wanted to work with Payroll?
Yeah. Like I grew up on Payroll, so it's like I've been listening to Dope Boys since the start of it, and that's like for me, I was in middle school, so it's like that's like, to be honest, that's like working with Jay-Z to me. You know what I'm saying? At least from the city.
Yeah.
Because they larger than life.
You putting yourself in a way that is highly presentable to the mainstream. The mainstream people love cats like you. Labels love cats like you because you keep everything clean. There's no rah-rah in between, and the music is good. How many times have you gotten offered an opportunity? How many managers have reached out to you throughout the time to say, like, let's work, let's make it happen. I know how to take you where you need to get.
I mean, it's countless at this point, but I feel like people come from the angle of manipulation. You know what I'm saying? Like more so when to control the sound, change the image, and things that I just don't care for. Like the label 14 Family, which is our label.
Yes.
That's like true in every sense of the word. It's a family-based business. So it's like you can't come at me trying to split me up type shit, because it's like, nigga, I don't know you. So it's like any opportunity that you could present to me is just like, for real, if I'm not doing it with the sense of love and care that I feel where I'm at now, it's like I wouldn't do it at all.
Man.
So people have offered. There's been multiple offers, but it's just like, and then everything got to make sense business wise for everybody else, and it's like I could just put my own money up.
For sure. When you and Dave Hill worked together, man, there was a lot of people that thought this was going to be like a start of something where it's going to be a continuous thing, especially because it has heavy responses. Yeah. Did you guys look at that and go like, okay, let's like just do project after project together, or did something happen where it's like, okay, we did all we could do together as far as bringing something to the table?
It's not even that something even divided it per se.
Yeah.
It's just like we did the first album, Bouquets and Champagne. That shit went well.
That's what I'm saying.
And we started working on the second one. But the thing, I even say it's a me thing. If I feel like I'm not in that phase of life, I can't make something called Bouquets of Champagne too. And then I feel like when we started it, there was probably like a little gap. He had a kid too, like a second child. So it's like his life changed, my life changed. So it's like getting back in the studio as fervently as we was at the time is like just made it a little harder. So once the music get a little older, it's just like I want to start fresh.
Wow.
So I mean, it could definitely be a sequel, but I don't feel like if he's the bouquets and I'm the champagne, for real. That's how I go. Like, bro, I drink more coffee than anything right now. So it's like I gotta adjust to what's really going on.
Oh, so you're not even on that type of time anymore?
I ain't gonna say that, but not as frequently as I was. Nah.
How much have you cut down on kind of like the party life?
Oh shit, completely. Like I go to the bar, I go to the strip club, but that's about it. Like, I mean, I probably do that twice a month. You know what I'm saying? But shit.
What was it compared to before? Like how often were you out?
Before, I mean, every weekend.
Goddamn.
Twice a week.
Son.
Yeah.
Twice a week. But coffee's the new thing.
You know, it keep you going type shit. But yeah.
But you know what, man? I think going to the club too often starts like dirtying your soul up after a while, right? Like,
yeah.
It kind of starts infecting you a little bit, right? You start feeling weird when you leave. Especially, I remember those days. It was just like I would leave and I'm like, man, like that was fun, but also I feel fucking weird right now. I feel
it's not even that. Well, you know, I fuck with the club, but it's just like some people don't know that it needs to end like once you step out of those doors type shit. And so I feel like people think that the people from the club care about them. And it's like, that's not your brother, nigga. That's not your sister. That motherfucker don't love you. So it's like, bro, for real. And it's like when people get too deep in it, I feel like they're like, oh, these are my friends. And it's like, and then when they go through some real shit, who calling you? Nobody. So it's like, me personally, I gotta like take a step back. And really, I'm just a focused motherfucker anyway. So it's like once I feel like I'm rushing to the club, I gotta get a new outfit every week, and then every outfit start getting weaker and shit. It's like, no, for real. It's like, bro, you want to be the best version of yourself. So it's like, nigga, if I'm popping tags, I want to pop the best tags. So it's like, what's gonna do that? Focusing on rap, being consistent in that. And you feel me? That's my purpose in life. I can live without the club.
Yeah, especially it drains the bank account too, man. You spend thousands of dollars a week, like you said,
real.
especially if you were going out there looking A1. Like if
and niggas don't be looking A1, they be D2. No, for real. It's just like, because it's like you gotta take your time with that shit and cultivate it. If you going out every week, you burn Forever 21 down, nigga. Or wherever the fuck you shop at, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think like the clubs do tax a little bit though? Like on the amenities, like they're giving you liquor that's like taxed 1,000%, and like the girls are giving you back change and taking 100 off the top, and all that type of stuff. Like,
you talking about like the strip club or like the club?
Strip clubs.
Nah, you know, you just gotta know when to go. Like, you go Friday night, you gotta pay that Friday night price.
Oh my God.
You feel me? So it's like, me and my brother, we go. You feel me? 9 p.m. chilling that bitch. You can light your blunt up, eat whatever the fuck you want to order. Chill. Like, you just gotta know how to move around this bitch, or you will get taxed like a tourist.
Do you think that they know who to tax? Like, do you think that the club owners like can spot you and go like, all right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen before. Yes.
Hell yeah.
Break it down.
Yeah, come on.
It's all about the waitresses and the people who read the floor. And I'm the DJ. I'm one of the people who see it too. I see the deer in the headlights look in your eyes when you walk into the door.
Dear.
Especially like
You gotta bring that microphone in. You gotta.
Yeah, especially, bro. Like, I'll be real. I used to work at Truth. So in Truth, not only I could see down the line to by the door, but it's a camera in the DJ booth. It's a camera in the DJ booth. I'ma know how green you is by how you walk out your car.
Damn.
I'ma know how green you is by when you walk through the door. Cause then knowing by how green you are, cause see, every DJ got a group of girls who tip them the best, and them the ones who we sick on you.
Oh my God.
You hear what I'm saying? Because I got to make my money too. My DTE every month, just like this bitch shit is. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it straight. I'm going to keep it straight gate pimping with you, bro. So I'm telling you, if I got 5, 6 homegirls, and I know you green, and I know you got it, whether if I invited you or not, if I already know what time it is, and I see that look in your eye, we paying these bills.
Right.
That's on bro. We paying these bills. These bills gonna get paid. Half these girls got kids. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Smooth make sure Uncle Smooth make sure them nephews and nieces get fed. We ain't playing. If I see you and I can get you, I'm going to get you. Now, I'm coming from the DJ's perspective. Imagine the club owner.
Oh yeah.
Because some of these club owners be fucking these girls. So imagine if they invite your mans, you know what I'm saying, whoop-de-whoop, this nigga just put his bitch on you and robbed you motherfucking blind. See, y'all, I'm going to just get out the way.
All right.
For real, bro. I've been DJing since 2014, bro. I know the game. You can't ham Smooth. I was raised by the niggas who was DJing for BMF. Like, nigga, it's a lot of niggas who can ham. The president of Coalition DJs is Blade Icewood and Street Lords and them DJ. You can't ham me. I've seen it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that is the direct truth what Kid L asked. And yes,
For sure.
we will be able to see how green you is from by the time you walk. We can tell by how you dress, by how you walk, by how you talk, all that shit.
For sure.
Only thing will save you, like, all right, it's like say if a motherfucker like this come in and I see that. Even if I put something on him, if I know him, that'd be the only thing save him. If somebody know you, that'd be the only thing you save you. Other than that, you a custo. And what's the object to do with the custo?
Get money.
Hello.
Get money. That was great. That was awesome.
Niggas done been through it too.
What's
I done seen
the-
it firsthand.
That's the truth.
What's the most you would normally spend at a club on a weekend?
But see, here's the thing.
Pull that mic in.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Now, depending on what city I'm in, it depends on what mood I'm in, depending on what I came there for.
Yeah.
I could leave the club and spend $40.
Wow.
I could leave the club and spend $500. It just depends on the day.
Yes.
Yeah.
It depends on who you know.
Yeah. As far as being able to fund the music, right? Because obviously you can fund your own music. When you're seeing artists that don't have jobs or don't have substantial income trying to fund their careers or figure out how to flip the money that they're making off their artistry to fund their careers, do you see the disadvantage that they have, and would you recommend for them to find a way, or do you think that opportunity will come if you work hard enough and people will give you shit for free? Like, you'll get free videos if you're working hard enough and free studio time if you're working hard enough.
See, me personally, I stray away from the free shit. But the thing is, because for free shit, if you looking to get things for free, bro, that shit gonna take so fucking long. Then it becomes relationship based, and it's like your friend.
Yeah, bro, man. Yeah.
And who like they friends?
But you know what's crazy? You can't even pay for shit these days. That's the crazy part.
No, you can't. You just gotta know who to pay.
I know what you're saying, but at the same time, like the other day, I was asking for like a logo designer, and I was like, I'm paying, and then I got DMs, and it was like I said, they would be like, let me get this, and let me get on the studio, let me get in the interviews, and let me get that. I'm like, bro, I'm telling you, I'm paying you. Like, I don't want to do an interview with you. I don't want to do none of that shit with you. I just want
so
to pay
niggas play that game with you like they want to. Oh, okay.
One of my boys hit me up. He's like, I'm gonna recommend you to one of my artists. I was like, okay, bet. And then he's like, I just need a free interview in exchange. I was like, oh my God, I can't. I said I will pay, bro. I don't need nothing, bro. I want to pay.
Yeah, bro. People try to trade, and it's like, is your service equal to my service, nigga?
Bro,
no.
And that's the crazy part, bro. It's like people will give you like the smallest thing and be like, all right, now I need an interview, or now I need this, or now you need to hit up Hell Over for me. I'm like, oh my God, all I asked for was to borrow a pencil, bro. Can we chill out?
For real though.
That's what it is, though. It's like,
Paying for the pencil you borrowed.
and I'm paying for the pencil.
Give it back.
That's the thing is, people make it seem like they're doing you favors even when you're paying them. It's like, I'm paying you, bro, but it's like, nah, I'm still doing you a favor. So no, man, I'm paying
taking time out of their very extremely busy schedule of watching TV and playing 2K to do that. But for real, it's just like, but to reference your question all the way, is like, when it comes to investing in yourself, it don't matter how much money you got.
Yeah.
It's how much you invest in yourself.
Yeah.
So do you invest 100% all the time? It don't matter the amount. That's what I've been doing since I had fuck ass jobs. You know what I'm saying? Like $100 went a long way, still do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you don't give it your all, it don't matter how much money you got.
Yeah, absolutely, man. You have a song Caribou dropping?
Yeah, I do.
So what's the delay on the release? Like, what's the play on it?
Can I get a whole spill? So
Yeah, because I don't know it.
yeah.
I don't know it. I still want to know how the fuck you bumping the cable. I want to know.
Talk about it, man. What's the deal, yo?
I want to know. We want to know.
So, I mean, the song with Caribou, it kind of came together pretty simply. I'm going to say since, this is 2025, since 2024, bro, I record every day.
Really?
Yeah, every day.
At the house or studio?
At the house and the studio.
Cool.
So it's like, I just create batches of songs and I send it to my brother, Mike George. And I want to say the song I did with Caribou, I recorded this in like January. And so she just posted that she was doing features and I tapped in the DM and she responded back.
So
Sent her the track. And so in doing that, this is what I'm saying. I've been recording so much music that I got music from, let's say, late 2022. No, I'm lying. 2023. December of 2023. Then April of 2024. That was like already mixed and mastered. So it's like, we was like, all right, we're going to do like a 3-song drop next week. Yeah, next week at this point, the 21st, the 23rd, 27th. Might be wrong. Might be 23rd, 25th, 27th. Let's say that. We're going to verify it. And so it's going to be a part of like a, I don't even know. It doesn't have a name, but it's like a feature week. You know what I'm saying? So.
I mean, she's hot, bro. I mean, that's going to be a banger it has to be. I mean.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Bro, it's all quality music. I mean, it's fun, everything great. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
what I feel about your music. I feel like you just need to be paired up with female artists like often and people who have good hooks and just keep going with that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Create these summer vibe songs because that's what I feel from you is like you can touch on reality life, you can touch on the day-to-day, but you can also make some fun ass music. Top down, driving on the highway and people just bumping or at the club or whatever the case might be.
But here's the realness of that shit. I gotta be having fun. And my top, no, it's not crazy. The convertible has to be down in order for me to make convertible down music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not one of them niggas that I just had the hardest day ever and then it's like, nigga, we sipping champagne and eating lobster. If I had noodles that day, I'm gonna talk about that shit. Yeah. So it's like, I go based on what I'm doing for real. Like, so it's like, I mean, summertime music is great, but you gotta be real.
The day-to-day when you're talking about finances going up and down and everything like that, do you consider yourself an entrepreneur?
Yeah.
What's the difficulties of maintaining artistry and entrepreneurship at the same time?
You know, when you have too much freedom and you could say yes to shit, that shit could fuck up everything.
Really?
Bro, when I say like, and you know, I love my family, I love my friends, but it's like, if I say, this is why I for real stop going out. If I keep saying, if you ask me, I'm probably going to say yes.
Yes. And
so in doing that, it's like, I'm supposed to be focused on the most important thing, which is my career. So it's like, you can't be sidetracked. When you got that freedom, nigga, you can go do whatever the fuck you want for real.
Yeah.
But I'd say that's the hardest part isn't staying focused if you're not a focused nigga, but it's easy to get distracted. I'll say that.
Yeah, like saying yes to every phone call or somebody calls you to pull up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, saying no is super, super important. It's hard though, man, because it's like you feel like I don't know, what is it about not saying no, even to your friends? Like if your friends want to hang out, it's like you feel like you need to for some reason, but you also got shit to do, so you
just don't want to be seen as an asshole.
Yeah.
I'm beyond that point. I don't care, bro. It's like, I mean, I don't want to say I could get all new friends type shit, but it's just like, no, for real. It's like, nigga, everywhere I go is new people. They nice. Shit, I'll be all right. You feel me? Like, there's people everywhere, bro. I ain't got to go outside all the time. Or like, you know, every time nigga call me out, nah, hell no.
What's your rejection speech to people these days?
My rejection speech, it depends on the gender. Males is just no. Females is the runaround.
What's the runaround?
Runaround is like, oh yeah, I'll think about it. You know what I'm saying? And this is a true life situation. My friend from high school, her name is Darian. She asked me to go to Big Pink on New Year's, and I'm just like, bro, I don't want to go to Big Pink. But that's a person I got a lot of love for. So I'm like, I literally said, the Big Stink? Oh, yeah. And then she was like, we go there at 10. I'm like, hell yeah, I will see you there. And I ain't never come.
Oh, my God.
But it's not like I'm like.
He stood her up?
Nice. I feel like people now, they to the point they know Mark ain't coming. But so it's like, it's a constant attempt to get me to come where they coming. And it's like, nah, I'm straight.
That's something I learned from Scoob in business. It was like, say yes to everything and just at the last minute decide if you want to do it or not.
For sure.
And just do it or don't do it. Who cares?
That's my problem. I will say yes because I'm a loving person. It's like, and you know, Hey, niggas invite you to some shit. We gonna be on the boat tomorrow. Do. Hell yeah, I'm there. But it's like you just gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's how you stay disciplined, though.
Yeah, for sure.
By avoiding like things that you just can't accomplish. Now, it's been about a decade or almost a decade for the career span so far.
Yeah.
What do you think is going to be different in the trajectory from now till the future that's different from the past decade?
So I'll be older. Ain't shit changed since I started, bro. It used to be right to the beats, record, release.
Yeah, that's it, right? That's like true artistry, though, because it's like it seems like it's a passion for you because some people quit if there's not a massive return from it, right? But
I don't do this shit for money.
You have a fan base that stays loyal and tunes in, and that's like all that matters to you, which is what true artistry is at the end of the day, right? I think a lot of artists are just trying to flip and get bigger and bigger. You know what's crazy is how much trash music there is out there, bro. And it's like I just look at the artists and I'm like, you just figured out how to mass market yourself to stay relevant, but your music is so fun. These are some of my friends, but I'll be honest, some of my friends, I'm not gonna name your names. The music's so ass lately that I'm like, damn, bro, like I get it.
Boy, you talking to New Music Sunday? I know.
Yeah, this shit's so bad that I'm like, okay, well, it's just about marketing and staying in people's faces these days. But true artistry is like, I don't give a fuck how big I am. I just want to keep making music, bro.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Bro, I cannot live without music. If I don't do music, I will feel unfulfilled. And I mean, if I'm being real, I've seen now, bro, people that say they want to do music, I've seen them pass away. And it's like, I feel like if they were like more locked into the consistent grind, it's like, bro, that shit would have saved your life. You wouldn't have felt the need to even be on a random ass mission doing anything that day if you would have had like the structure of doing music. I have to do this next week, so I can't do this shit. Or you feel me? That shit, whatever. Like you have to dedicate your everything to it, so you can't give anything to anything else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, like that shit real.
Yeah, man. As far as building the conscious mindset to keep stability in your life, is there anything outside of the normal that you do to kind of keep your brain focused? Is there something are you into meditation and yoga, or do you just
hell yeah.
Really?
I pray, I meditate, I do yoga, I go for walks, I go for runs, I smoke weed, and to be no for real.
The smoking weed part was the only thing that's like outside of the realm of, like if it just being you and yourself.
But the thing is, you can get so locked into maybe how you think or what you're seeing around you. Yeah. Sometimes, forgive me for not having like a better dare program explanation for it, but it's like sometimes you have to fry your brain to see shit for what it really is or for what you're not seeing it as. Because I'm saying smoking weed, people like, oh my God, I'm paranoid. No, you just really know what's going on around you now. Maybe you didn't know before. You was ignoring half that shit.
I swear you're right, bro.
For real. When I smoke weed, bro, I clean everything. Bro, there's not a spot in my crib after I smoke. I'm not an unproductive smoker.
You're right. You're right.
And that contributes to your mental. Like,
because I'm an anxiety smoker, and the reason I don't smoke anymore is because of the fact that I know I'm going to get anxiety, but you're right. The reason I don't smoke is because I'm avoiding like the possible truths of what weed's going to tell me.
Yeah.
And it sucks. Damn.
For real.
So we can actually be like a companion to some degree.
Bro, everything on earth has a spirit, and weed is a spirit given to us to communicate with. You can say it like that.
Yeah.
But it's like, nigga, I don't fuck with no drugs for real, because anything that's man-made has the man spirit in it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if it came from the earth, that's the earth talking to you.
What's something you tried in life to help expand your mind or to help push you forward, but it's not what you expected and actually hindered you more than helped you?
Hindered me more than helped me. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be on point with the trying shit. I don't really venture it too far in the experimental lane. So
yeah,
I feel like I learned from everything, even my mistakes. So it's like I wouldn't be here sitting today if I didn't do dumb shit as equally as I did smart shit.
Yeah. I remember I was doing Zen for a while, and I was like, man, fuck this shit.
What's Zen?
Zen is like kind of like chewing tobacco. I thought that shit was at first.
Niggas would be chewing, they be sitting right there in the corner.
So niggas start chewing shit to like ease their mind?
I don't know what it was doing. It was,
My man's called it the beaver cheek.
you know what it really does.
Like,
It gives you like,
squirrel, you know what I'm
it
saying?
gives you like a mild cocaine feeling.
What the fuck?
Super mild, where it's like, whoa, I'm in the zone, bro. Like, what's going on? And
You sit right there in the corner.
Yeah.
between Your, cheek and
you never tried it before?
No.
Yeah.
But this is the thing. I didn't used to like coffee when I was like 20, let's say 21. But I definitely see how it alters your mind. And it's like, that shit keep me sharp. So it's like, I'd be like, and this is what I do when I record. And maybe in the future, y'all might hear songs where it's like, this nigga diction was on point. His energy was crazy. I had coffee that morning. And that shit, it wake me up. That's what I need. Because if I just exist, sometimes, I mean, not to say I'll be super laid back, but it's just like, in order for me to add that oomph, I need coffee. So it's like when I see police out there and they driving and them motherfuckers be crazy.
Oh,
I
yeah.
get it now. It's like that nigga done had a lot of coffee and donuts and all type of shit.
Yeah.
And you think that's like a funny ass mix, like, oh, you just a little fat motherfucker. No, that nigga is hyped up on sugar and caffeine and he ready to crash out.
Yeah, they're tweaked
For
out.
real.
They're tweaked out
Yeah.
for sure, yeah.
And then you telling me Zen give you a mild cocaine feeling. They do that shit too.
Yeah, it's like coffee
Yeah.
times 2 when you're on Zen, yeah. But yeah, I drink a lot of coffee,
Yeah.
and it's like it's good and everything, but I'm reading a lot about how it's not good to constantly be hypering up your nervous system.
sure.
And that's the only problem with it. If you depend on it, that's a problem. But if you're using
Yeah.
it like once a week, twice a week to get through some shit, that's straight. People overdo everything though a little
Yeah,
bit.
for sure.
Like even like, man, when I was single, bro, like the hookup culture for me was crazy. Like I was smashing everything in fucking sight, bro. Like I couldn't stop. And the dopamine level cracked at a certain point where I was like, man, I can't even get happy no more just because I cracked
I feel you.
I cracked out like the dopamine. What up? Oh yeah. How did you like? I'm sure you had like with the party life you had your experiences, but like, how did you start regulating? Like, all right, man, we're doing too much now.
Man, you know what? Here's 2 things about it. Bro, I've been going out since I was 14. So it's like, after a while, that shit normal to me.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't really carry that shit like once I leave any place I go to. It's like, nigga, that was yesterday. Me and my brother, we wake up and go play basketball after we leave the club.
Really?
Like, right there, I don't get blackout drunk. I don't get too fried, nothing. Like, I'm very put together. So it's like, that shit, it don't really
You never
affect
took
me.
it to that point where I was like, oh, you were.
I don't
fiending.
have that point.
Uh,
You know what I'm saying? Like, or maybe I'm such a good nigga that, no, for real. Like, after 3 shots, I'm like, bro, I'm wilding. Like, my version of wild is like, I'm like a old person. Like, I'm just like, bro, this shit is, I ain't no drinker
what are
at
you
all.
talking about?
Like,
This guy though.
oh, shit. No, but look, I can drink. Now, I've had nights where, and I like to like eat and chill. I'm a chill nigga for real. So it's like, I like to eat like a good meal and then have my lemon drop with that shit. I could bang 3 of them motherfuckers, but after that, it's like, and then I always drive myself. So I know I have to drive myself home. And I told you, I lived in Rochester. I used to live in Lake Orion. That's a 30-minute drive. If I leave this motherfucker and get a DUI, I can't go nowhere no more. I keep that in mind. So it's like other niggas, they took Ubers or they live in the city. And a lot of motherfuckers, bro, they just don't care. They drink and drive. They keep I've seen niggas keep a bottle of wine in the cup holder.
I did that one time. I drink and drive just to see what it was all about. Shit was crazy.
To see what it's all about.
It was crazy, bro. I felt like I was in like a Quentin Tarantino movie with that bitch. I had a bottle of Patron in the cup holder, and I was just like, yeah, fuck it, bro. And then, yeah, man. I
You got your license now?
Oh yeah, no. This was one
Crazy.
time. This was one time. It was after a Pauly Shore I don't know why the fuck I was going to see Pauly Shore, but I went to go see his ass, and then I had to pull over on the side of the highway. I was like, where am I at? Like, I don't even know where I'm going or what I'm doing.
I done been there. I've been there. But it's just like, you just gotta know. I just know, that's why I'm saying, I know how to time my shit out. If I start drinking now, it's 12 o'clock, nigga. If once I leave at 2, I'm gonna be straight.
It's actually kind of hard to know though when you're in the club and then when you leave and you get in the car until you hit the highway. Once you
I
hit
will sit in the parking lot.
yeah, or in the parking lot, you don't have to actually like drive in for like a second to know like, all right, I'm fucked up. I can't even.
Yeah. No, I know.
It takes me to get to the highway to figure out like, all right, you
the
can't.
highway. Damn.
You're about to crash out like this, man. You know they're
no.
saying like mental health awareness is like super crazy this month. Like obviously like they're really promoting it, but they're saying like almost 500,000 people committed suicide already this year. And then on top of that, it's like a majority of it's men. You know what I'm saying? I look at a lot of my friends that like are going through depression, and it's because they like never just constructed their life. It's mostly the people that just never actually had a structured life. The guys who have structured lives, some of them are tweaking out, but majority of the time it's the people that are not like super focused or balanced in life.
Yeah, bro. Not having structure will literally destroy your life.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, and depression, I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. Depression is a choice, bro. After a while, you have to accept that the things have changed, and whatever you went through it, and you alive. If your heart beating, what the fuck are you depressed for? But, you know, basically, I'm a mental health advocate. You can come and I can listen to people and speak, but at the same time, it's like, I'm pretty much still going to tell you that. Like, bro, you just got to let it go. For real. Because that's how you get too roped into it, or just don't sit with it too long.
Yeah. It can be as simple as that. Because a lot of people are going to see therapists and stuff, but sometimes it's as simple as like, bro, just get over that shit. Sometimes.
You know.
When my friends hit me up about girl problems, 99% of the time, I'm like, man, can you shut the fuck up? Like, all right, man, I'll give you 1 or 2 times you can talk about some girl. But if you're calling me 30 times a day to talk about one person, I'm like, man, it's like.
But the thing is, I say that as a spoiled person. I have people to talk to. So it's like, I have an outlet to speak to what I feel as a human being. So that's like my privilege.
Sure.
But, and you know, everybody ain't got that. So it's like, I feel like if you want to help people out, just be an open ear and don't judge them for the moment. And maybe that will help decrease that.
Absolutely. Yeah. As far as music's concerned, what do you think is the most underappreciated song you've put out that you put a lot of effort into, and you feel like it just did not get received?
I mean, ain't none of my songs underappreciated.
You don't feel like there's something where you put it out and it's like, okay, like the whole world should have heard this one?
No. Like, the whole world, that's like...
Should I feel that way about my podcast? Sometimes I'm like, man, that D Brown interview should have way more than 8,000 views. What the fuck? Like, that bitch should have like 100,000, 200,000 views. Bitch went crazy.
I feel like you got to know who you catering to when you do something. So it's like, if I had a song that had... How can I feel like the whole world needs to hear my song and it's 2 niggas from the same city? You know what I'm saying? Like, I could see if I had Tyler on my song, you know, that's a whole different country. So it's like, I feel like each song kind of holds the same weight. It's just who you working with, who you distributing it through. It's like, I could see if I was advertising in China, but I'm not. So it's like, how could I feel like this shit? And it still get plays over there. But it's just like...
China's fucking with you?
It's some country. It's a lot of countries. Bro, when you look at your breakdown, you like, how the fuck y'all even find this shit? Bro, it's a page on YouTube that got my whole album on it, but everything else is in Japanese.
What the fuck?
Swear to God.
Yeah, I did hear about the Asian culture fucking with the Michigan music.
Yeah.
They figure out about us and
they over there rapping that shit.
They're rapping that shit.
In their language.
You know what it really is too? When the Spotify or SoundCloud recommends you, it's like somebody just becomes a fan of you at that point. Like, I fuck with you.
And there's so many things that people might not understand about music, I guess. Like, when you sample something that has a frequency, or is like, it gets put into the algorithm. So if you sample something from a video game, it's going to get put in where it came from. So it's like, at the same time, and what you saying, shit, the whole world did hear it. It's just like, how big is your world?
That's cool as hell.
Yeah.
That's a cool way to think about it. You don't do crazy amount of features with Detroit artists. You don't do anything like substantial where it's like you're reaching for like the Babyface Rays or the Peasies or anybody like that. What's stopping you from working with more artists from the city since they're more accessible?
It just ain't that quite time yet.
Okay, cool.
It's not the perfect time.
But and other niggas also did it too. I got shit with Payroll and Dusty
That's
and
true.
Overlord Scooch and Vay Vanilla.
That song Dusty hit you up first, yeah.
That's true.
We booked him for a show and then we did the song after.
Let's say this, but Payroll was like 7 years ago.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing.
Payroll music timeless.
It is, but I'm saying like consistent. Like, okay, right now the scene's on fire as far as how many people have standing out from that time that you recorded that. What's stopping you from working with more people? Even like working with somebody who's aligns with you more. Like, I'm not saying you're conscious rap, but somebody like Courtney Bell, or somebody like Skilla Baby, somebody who's like more mainstream feel to their music, but still keeps it to the day-to-day reality.
So when we do music, there's like a pot, or let's say there's a pie in the sky, literally, and it's full of names, and we say we might do this. So it's like, could I have gotten a Baby Tron feature in 19? Yeah. But that's the timing. Baby Tron went crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about nigga and talking to Lando at the time, the shit, that was a deal of a motherfucking lifetime, nigga.
Yeah, he was dealing with Lando. Him and Mike was dealing with Lando real crazy.
That was like probably the $500 time.
No, it wasn't 500. He was going crazy. It wasn't no damn 500. It was like 3 bands.
2019?
No, not 2019.
Oh, I
but
thought you said 2019. I was like, oh shit. Like,
I don't know what year it was.
okay. Yeah.
But it's like music, you have to capitalize so fast because artists could blow up like that. So it's like, I've been listening to Team Eastside once again since I was a child, 2011, 2010. So it's like, of course I would have loved to work with them during that time frame, but it's just like, that's like trying to catch a moving target. Them niggas, everybody moving.
It's hard to catch him when you
At
don't,
the right time.
Yeah, at the right time.
And that's where it's like destiny. You know what I'm saying? Like Jug Harden had that feature with Babyface Ray at the rightest of times. So it's like, you just got to catch people at the right time. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we mean when we say timing.
Yeah,
Exactly
for sure.
what I mean.
Amazing. What's been the newest catalog of work that you've been really pursuing right now?
I ain't really got like a working title or nothing. I just make music. So
I'm
I just
saying,
have,
the newest projects that you've been like kind of developing. Is there anything that you've been focusing on, or is it still single by single right now?
it's not, but see, that's what I'm saying. Those singles, you could say I was making that as a part of a project, but it's just like we picked those out as singles. So it's like, I'm going to say anything I like batch together is supposed to be listened to as an album, but my attachment to music, like the songs individually, is just not that deep because I make so many songs. So it's like, I just work on, I keep a concept in mind, but I just record.
When you're looking at music as a whole, mainstream wise, I know some of your early influence was Kanye. And the trajectory of his stardom is sky. He's probably one of the most fucking famous people in the world right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's probably not a country that doesn't have people aware of who he is.
Yeah.
You both dropped out of school, and I'm sure there's a relatability in some aspects of him, but the newer version of Kanye, are you still in tune with it?
I mean, from like a entertainment perspective, you know what I'm saying? Like, I see his tweets, and Kanye's still Kanye. If he drops some music, I'm gonna listen to it, but a lot of my early influences, I probably branched off from being influenced by like anybody at this point. It's just like, I just been like, cause it's like I have like a deep frame of reference for myself now. Like, I can go watch an interview from me from 10 years ago and be like, damn. So it's like, I'm kind of like deepened the character Baby Mark to where it's like, that's where, I ain't gonna say it's where I draw from, but you know.
So you're what are you? So no on Kanye or yes on Kanye? Are you with the new version?
I ain't with the nigga. I don't know him.
I'm saying, like, do you fuck with it? Like, do you fuck with?
Do I fuck with him? I mean, it's Kanye, bro. It's like, I just said I'm gonna listen to him when it come out, but it's still opinion based. The shit that he say and do is so separate from him now. I'm obviously not endorsing the thing Kanye says.
Your artistry, you fuck with the artistry, but you're not worried about the personal stuff. That's what you're kind of getting along. You separate the artist from the music, right? Which is a huge thing. Also, too, do you consider yourself a connoisseur of mainstream hip hop?
Yeah.
So
I love mainstream.
How do you feel about the new Wayne tape?
The new Wayne tape, I only listen to 3 songs.
Yeah.
I feel like it sounds like a Lil Wayne project. So it's like, I'm not too hard on him. Like, I feel like if you really think about who Wayne is, Wayne raps on other people's beats. So it's like, technically, this nigga can't really be that good at finding beats. Like, it has to be something that's given to him. So he just sounds like they just put beats in front of him and he rapped at them, and he did that.
How do you feel about the negative response that the tape got?
I feel like people want Wayne to rap like a new nigga, or you feel me, like new sounding shit, and it's like, bro,
That's never gonna happen.
yeah.
It's never gonna happen.
And Wayne is 42 or 43.
And then you gotta also understand. Y'all gotta also understand. Lil Wayne been rapping since he was 12.
Yeah.
Bro. That man 50. He been rapping for 30, 40 goddamn years. Old dogs don't do new tricks. Yeah. That man is not about to change.
And he's still cold.
He up dog shit. The problem, the shit that I expected as a Lil Wayne fan is the problem. That's where the negative came from.
Yeah.
This was a Lil Wayne project. I expected everything.
Expectations.
But
Yeah.
the fact that I expected it is my problem.
Like good
And
records,
that's
though?
what everybody's saying. That's what everybody's saying. It would have been nicer if it was newer, but that's the typical Lil Wayne type of project.
Sure.
That's how Manny and all them dudes do it. They put them beats out in front of him. He go in there, he freestyle the shit, and that's just how the shit go. That shit been going since No Ceilings. Ain't nothing gonna change now.
Sure.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? That's just how I go. Ain't nothing gonna change now.
Sure.
And if you listen to like BG is back out and he rapping. And he rap like BG. Like, bro, it's like, what do y'all niggas want?
What do you feel about Eminem's trajectory as well? Because he's another person that's been standing the test of time as far as building an audience and reaching high levels of stardom. But the sounds that he's changing into and crafting into, and also even the persona change.
I feel like it's the same thing I was saying. Like, after a while, you start building a caricature of yourself to where it's like, bro, Eminem has been Eminem so long that he can basically open a time machine and make fun of himself from back then.
It's crazy.
So it's like,
Yeah, I like that answer.
for real.
It's crazy.
Like, he's like, he has his own world. As you become an artist, you create your own world. So it's like the outside people that speak on the music is like, you wasn't gonna listen anyway. When I read the YouTube comments of these things, they're like, oh my God, I love this shit. And it's like, yeah, nigga, they love this shit.
I give you a quote.
Yeah.
Eminem is a god, okay?
Right.
The idolized does not move like the idolizers.
That's also
Quit
true.
trying to make Eminem do what the fuck y'all doing. He not gonna do it. His Jordans is $20,000.
Dang.
It's not gonna happen, bro. Eminem is a fucking god.
Okay.
Okay, I ain't saying to praise him, but you do gotta understand. In Detroit rap, there are levels.
Yeah, for sure.
You're never gonna get past Eminem.
No cap.
Ever. Eminem, if Detroit rap was Mortal Kombat, Eminem be Shao Kahn them daddy.
Oh, shit.
The niggas that was in the sky telling
Yeah.
Shao Kahn them what to do on Annihilation.
Okay.
That's Eminem. Eminem tell Royce and tell everybody else, whoop, 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 hey, this what type of shit, whoop, whoop, all them on. Royce and them is Shao Kahn and everybody else that's with them. But everybody know the next tier past Royce and Proof and them, Marshall fucking Mathers.
No
Yeah,
cap.
for real.
That's what we saying.
For sure. Mark, is there anything you want to shout out before we sign off, man? Is there any projects or anything you want to promote?
Shout out 14 family. My brother ain't get on the camera, so shout out Mike George. You feel me?
You might as well jump up. I done jumped up 49 times. You might as well jump up, say hi.
Bro, that's World Wide West, nigga. We ain't got to do that. You feel me?
I like the worldwide bike. I like that.
Worldwide Mike. You feel me? And so, I mean, shit. I ain't got shit to shout out. You feel me? I mean, Bay Mark, the musician, music coming soon. Literally next week.
Listen, bro. We take he ain't been on the road with me since I paid him in Toledo that 2 years ago. We're taking him back on the road this year.
We hitting the road.
We're taking him back on the road this year. Yes.
Cool, man. Excellent. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I do love your sound. I do love your style.
Appreciate
I love what you
that.
bring to the table. The reason I was bringing up Detroit artists earlier, it was more so because I think because it's so convenient to be able to access the scene. It's right next to you. Detroit's right next to you. Pontiac's right next to you. You know what I'm saying? Grand Rapids and Lansing are popping off. It's like it's great to collaborate with these guys only because there's some people that will fit with you more on the female side. I think a lot of females will really kick it off with you and do some great work. Like you got Pretty Brave, A Vanilla.
Yeah.
You got these cats that I feel like will really complement your sound, and I do want to see Detroit like put you like in that category of like, you know, man, this is another style of shit we can get into. Like this is another represion. Oh, you got that? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I got a song of it.
Oh, is it out already?
Yeah, it's been out. It's like 2022, 3.
23. Okay, my bad.
January.
Yeah, I missed that one.
Yeah.
But like those collaborations is what it's all about, bro. Like I think. I don't like that it's all street rap right now, bro. I think there's people that can bring your sound out and like literally magnify it to the point where like it's almost like a new version of Payroll. It's almost like a new version of like, man, this is the day-to-day, this is the living, this is about motivation, getting money and the lifestyle.
Bro, but this is how I view it. In other cities, they don't look at the music as this. I mean, you know, it's categorized as these things, but it's not street rap. It's not conscious rap. It's just rap.
Yeah.
So it's like they're rapping about what's really going on in the streets. That's, in my opinion, that's conscious. Them niggas is talking about what's really going on.
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like I just gotta keep really telling what's going on, and then everything is marketing based. I gotta speak to the things that I'm doing and what's really going on in the streets. And when I say that, like in the market that I'm talking about, but ultimately, you feel me? We on planet Earth, so it's like I can't be too worried.
For sure. Appreciate you doing this, man. Appreciate you being so expressive on this talk, man, and being really open with us. It's great to hear the level-headedness and the consciousness of you as a person, not even just the music itself, man, but to see that you are a representative of the music. It's like when I talk to you, it's like I feel the music even more now after having this conversation with you.
Yeah.
We're at Parallel Sound Studio, Hello Visuals, Shootings Productions. We're out. Peace. Fire, man. Heat.
Hey.
Let's do a photo real quick.
Oh yeah, for sure.